the youth of Zongo has been left behind.
Okay.
And then it's high time re-energize their spirits to come.
Okay.
The day is to encourage the youth so that they can be in charge of their own life.
Okay.
Recently, Mayor of Nima has embarked on a ghetto tour against drug abuse.
Yeah.
When I followed him, I'm really not happy. A lot of damage is going in our community, especially in the Zongo community. So it's not all about Nima, Mamobi, or Accra, Newtown. We are doing this thing nationwide. We are bringing all the youth from the Zongos together at a particular place so that we can discuss the ones that are doing well in the Zongo community. We celebrate them, and then we look at, the day is to look at issues that are confronting youth.
Okay.
But we are from the Zongo, and then we feel like we can be able to tell our own story so that we can look at the problems associating with us, and then we know the ways that we can be able to solve them. That is why we choose the theme, the future of Zongo youth.
The future of Zongo youth. That's very, 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 very good. Because when you talk about the youth in the Muslim community, Zongo in general, because if you say Zongo, not only Muslims live in the Zongo community.
Yes.
And one thing I've realized that there's a lot of potential talent there, which we can take advantage and then enlighten them for the world to see the qualities that are there.
Yeah,
and
that is exactly why we are organizing this International Youth Day. Because when you look at the speakers that we have people international, and then we have people who are in different sector of their works. So we bring all these people together, bring all the youth together. Like you are saying, they have ideas. Sometimes they don't have people to talk to. So it's a platform that we bring all the youth together so that we can engage each other. One of the things I realize is mentorship is very key. Sometimes you don't need elderly people to be your mentor. There are young, brilliant people that have a lot of ideas in our Zongo community.
Somebody like you.
If you have the opportunity, you talk to them, they can guide you, and then you can be able to come up from where you are. So I think it's a day we need to celebrate ourselves. Sometimes we don't wait for people to tell our own stories. When you look at our panelists and you look at our speakers, most of them are from the Zongo community, and they are doing wonderful. And then some of them have multi-million-dollar businesses, which people in even the Zongo community don't know about. So when we bring them out and then they say their stories, it's going to encourage others so that they will know that there is hope, inshallah.
Okay. That hope, I think when you look at recently, we saw the mayor of Nima, a serious campaign on Kudus Mohammed, such a fine, talented footballer. And a lot of people got attached to the story that where the guys started it all to this level. You yourself, I've seen you got yourself involved in so many football clubs, talent and stuff like that. And why do you want to approach those things through sports?
Well, sports is a game that everybody understands. Just look at recently what is happening in America. See, all these big stars are going to the stadium. It's bringing life to people. And like you said, in our Zongo communities, we have a lot of talents. But how to unearth them and then place them in all those big clubs is the issue. And like you know, through my team, we have been able to do something. And we are not only living things there. We will go down and still work. Like you said, Mayor is somebody who supports good cause. And with him and his advice, it has been in the game for a very long time. We can be able to unearth and then position these people. Kudus is making us proud, and we are really happy where he has reached. Today, a lot of young people in the community are following his also footsteps. Like I said, it's not only an elder person or somebody who is big that can be able to mentor you. You look at sometimes your peers, your mates, and then you want to also be like them. So I think we thank God for his life, and then we keep on putting him in prayers to get the height that he wants, and then other youngsters will also follow is channel.
Okay, that's very good. We are talking about sports, and we made mention of Kudus. We are happy about that one. But I know there's other avenues as well.
Yes.
As you, as a businessman, there's a lot of avenue that they can explore as well. What other avenue do you think that can benefit the youth of the Zongo community?
First of all, I talk about entrepreneurship.
Okay.
When you look at our economy, it's easy for someone to become an entrepreneur than to go and look for job. That is why we have been able, inshallah, to survive our microfinance, to support people with financial inclusion. Anybody who works to Afro-Arab Microfinance with an idea, with a business, we can be able to support them. You remember recently, Honorable Ken Oforiata, the finance minister, says people should be looking for jobs that they can do on their own. That is true entrepreneurship. It's easy for you to get your own job to do. So we look at all this area. We do a lot of mentorship. We do financial literacy training for people, especially with our mothers and then the young people. And again, we do not leave things there. There are small supports that we can be doing in the communities. Some people need literally 500 Ghana cedi, 1,000 Ghana cedi to push into their businesses. That is the focus of Afro-Arab Microfinance, to be within the Zongo community, to be able to support these youngsters and the youth, especially also our mothers, to get some capital to do their work. Aside that, we have been preaching to people about TVET, skilled work. Today, not only in Ghana, if you are lucky and find yourself in the US or in the Western world and you can do Baba, you make a lot of money.
Sure.
So we advise young people that education should not be limited in the classroom alone. People should look at the education is not to come and sit in class and then you start learning things. No, skills are also part of education. When you have them, anywhere you go into this world, you can be able to do. Very soon, the world is changing. Europe, America, and all things will need a lot of people, skilled people, for them to be able to employ. If we are not getting jobs here and you have these skills and you find yourself into these areas, I think you can be able to do something for yourself.
Thank you so much. I know of late, countries like Australia, Canada, they have been calling on skilled labor. So, assuming you are a skilled labor here and you don't find a job, there's a possibility you might find a job elsewhere. We are speaking to Ambassador Alhaji Salamu Amadu. He's the president and founder of Afro-Arab Group of Companies. He's the chairman of Spartan Football Club, patron of Alhamdu FC Mamobi, patron of Montreal FC Nima. That's another good club.
Yes.
In Nima Mamobi. Former vice president of Sahel Sporting Club in Niger. Wow. So, hey, you have spread your tentacles. Even outside the shores of Ghana, you are still doing football.
Yeah. Africa is the big thing. There are a lot of opportunities in Africa. So we have to look at ourselves as one. Sometimes, anytime you travel and they see you in abroad, they don't look at you as if you are coming to Ghana. They will say this man is from Africa. Sure. So and the opportunities are there. What you can do in Ghana, you can equally do it in Nigeria. So I believe, especially within the West African sub-region, we can do a lot of things together. So
then I know you are an astute fan of Kumasi Asante Kotoko.
Yes.
So maybe one day, Opimso, Utumfo have been calling top business moguls to form the board and come and run Kotoko. Maybe one day he might call on you, because I know Alhaji Abu Lamin started when he was very young.
Yes.
Today he has held so many positions in Kotoko. Maybe one day they will call on you. Will you be ready to say?
I'm waiting for that call. Ukuma Apima Apimbeba. Kotoko is the only club I support. I love them. And inshallah, we keep them in prayers. And I wish to be on the board one day. I received that message well. Thank you.
But of late, what is happening, you don't like it, or still you support whatever happened to Kotoko, you support it?
If I think about it, I'll cry. So I decide to stay silent.
Thank you so much.
I believe Nana will put things in place, and then we will be on the ground to support him. Inshallah.
I hope Alhaji Sani Ibrahim Dara won't be happy with you because he's in the opposite side.
Oh, but Sani, know if you want to support any club in Ghana aside Kotoko, you are wasting your time. As I sometimes when they say Has, I feel like that toffee they call Has. I'll just take them and
we are speaking, and in sports, you have done so much. You were the chairman for Spartan FC. You took Mohamed Fauzi, a player born in Mamobi, to Europe.
yes.
And you brought in Saliu Babao.
With my team, I will not take the credit alone.
Okay.
I want to, say a very big thank you to Edem Ansah.
Okay.
He is the engine. He is the one, the mastermind of Spartans. He is doing all the work. And with Stephen Ofe, you know, Stephen Ofe also.
Yeah. Former
it's a-
House of Folk player.
Yes, it has been brilliant, and then the team are also doing well. Not only Fauzu, we have Sabit Abdullahi too, and then we have some upcoming players too coming on. And all these youngsters are from the Zongo community. Like you said before, when we talk about Zongo, we don't even talk only about Muslims. All these my people on the team are also Christian, but when you see us together, we are one family, we are one team.
That's very good. And I'm told you are the ambassador for Afrikic in West Africa.
Yeah. Afrikic is an NGO from the United States, Atlanta.
Okay.
So they also support sport activities.
Okay.
They do charity, and then very soon with my big boss, Chada, we are coming to do something big. Nana Bediako. We are coming to do. We are massive to support the people.
You built a mini stadium, an AstroTurf in Kokomlemle.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Afro-Arab Arena.
Afro-Arab Arena.
Yes.
Beautiful. That's where Wanko Kanu,
Wanko
the
Kano,
former Nigerian
the
international.
Black Star,
Yeah.
and our coach, give me the name, but it's not coach.
Ibrahim Tanko.
Ibrahim Tanko has been very supportive, and then
So for
Mbako.
all this your life, have you been a sportsman? Because it seems like you everything sports you want to get yourself involved in.
I love football. I'm a busy person, and most of my lesser time, I use it for sports. Myself, I'm a good player. If like I've played football, Ghana will not see a striker like me. I've been scoring goals. Mayor is not happy. He said people are not attacking me. How can I be scoring 13, 14, 15 goals in a game?
Wow.
That is what I don't know why Mayor is being jealous of.
As a youth ambassador for peace and development, what are some of the things you think the youth in the Zongo community will help to achieve their dreams?
I would say it's focus.
Focus.
It's not easy, but if you are focused, inshallah you will get to the destination. We have to stay focused. It's never
focused.
easy, especially today in Ghana.
Don't listen to
It's
what people are saying.
come on. You aim and you shoot.
Okay.
It's not gonna be easy, but if you are focused and you know what you are doing, with prayers, inshallah you get to your destination. It's been hard, especially with our economy, but we should never give hope. Recently, a lot of youngsters are traveling outside. Before I used to preach to them to stay home, and then our things will be easy. But honestly, things are not getting that stable. But we that are home will do our best to create the job, and then for the young people, give them hope. But they should stay focused. We should have aim. We should know what we want. Most of the youth don't know what they want. That is why they become confused. But if they stay focused, that is why forum like the International Youth Day is very important. You can be able to talk to somebody who can be your mentor, who can support you in one way or other.
Okay.
There are ideas, but sometimes people have ideas, but they don't know how to implement them. But when you talk to people, you will be able to have a solution to all these things. You should be open. It's just like someone who is sick. If you don't tell people what is wrong with you, how can you get your medicine?
Never possible.
And so we should stay focused. We should be, especially people who have positions. They should not be too busy for people who wants to talk to them. At least, even if you cannot help somebody with some money, and if you say something good for him, it can give him hope.
Yes.
It can encourage him for him to be able to do something. So the youth should be focused. It's not easy for everyone, But inshallah, we'll get there.
Inshallah, we will get there. I knew of recently you were able to register about 2,000 people on the National Health Insurance.
No, it's coming on.
It's coming on.
On the 4th and on the 5th.
Okay.
For the people of
it's on the pipeline.
Ayawa. So it's a project that is coming. It's part of the International Youth Day celebration.
So who are going to benefit from that?
Everyone who lives within around the community. When Mayor took me to the ghetto tour, I realized one issue that will worry the young people in the ghetto is their health condition. So my group decided to give them 1,000 subscription of health insurance. So everything is ready, and then Rabito Clinic is also part of it to do health screening.
That's very good. That's very good. That's very good. Let's talk about how a very young businessman, how do you manage yourself with your family and the business as well, with all this traveling?
So if you have good people around you, you can be able to do things. My wife, Ajia number 1, she's been very supportive.
Yeah.
She became my mother now.
Ajia, we are proud of you.
Very, very proud of you. She's been supporting when it comes to home, the kids and things. I don't feel that. And then I would like to thank the man sitting by my left here. Dixon has been pushing a lot. Anytime he has a tax,
hard-working colleague.
Very. I don't know. I can't pay him. And we have people like Mayor of Nima and their entire Afro-Arab group. They have been supportive. And then I want to take this opportunity to thank my father, Alhaji Papa Angola. Also, he's been doing massively well. I see him somebody like a father, an uncle, and then a friend. I have friends who I've grown up with. I'm still with them, like Ibrahim Spark and all these people. Every day I am with them. So they always tell me that, Chairman, what you are doing, you are the right path. You see, sometimes in life, people should encourage you yourself. Don't think that you are the leader and then that's it all.
So leaders don't take advice from...
This afternoon, I was like stressed, tired. And Mayor says, Chaba, what is your problem? You are the one who said we should do this, we should do that. I know the stress and the pressure is too much, but you go back to your West and then you take it there.
Oh, that's very good. This is from referee Amenya, national referees. He's one of the executives. I say, okay, greeting to Alhaji Afro-Arab. Tell him Accra High School is grateful. We are 100 years old. His program needs to be supported by all. I'm talking an educator where our children are from his area. The youth, our future. Allah bless him and his team. Tell him to add me to his project team the project team because I share the same vision.
I think we are celebrating with
them. It's at Accra High. Most of the Nima, Mamobi guys.
I received letter from them. Okay. We are supporting them.
Wow.
And even there's going to be some award scheme in the name of Afro-Arab that will support the brilliant students. So we are together.
Okay. Oh, that's very good.
Inshallah.
That's very
Inshallah.
good. That's very good. Then, and how does the future look like for the youth when you sit down, you travel, you go around, especially in Ghana here?
The future is promising, but our leaders need to help us. We need to get a system.
All the time people talk about leadership. Problem is about leadership. So I'm asking, who is the leader? Who is the leader? If all of us, if you are not committed to make sure that Nima is clean, Accra is clean, and we always want to see the mayor of Accra to come and clean Nima, it won't be possible. So why are always putting the blame on the doorstep of our leaders that they are
I am not blaming
anyone. It's not you.
Okay.
That's the general perception out there.
Yeah.
When it's just I'm paying for no, meanwhile that same person will just eat something and drop the rest by the roadside in the gutter. You get my point?
I get you.
So how does the future of the youth look like?
Can I speak on this?
Yeah. Broadway Entertainment.
Yes. The reason why he's saying our leaders. If you are a leader, leaders come from various places in the house, in the mosque, in church, in parliament, in presidential palace, all these things. And we have the arrowhead, that's the president. Yeah. You understand? Sure. Okay, here, even your institution here, you have a leader. Yeah. So if you have a rules and regulation, or you have code of ethics that you work with, and your leader is sleeping, and it's not like every time it's monitoring everything, make sure that the system is working, everything will not go well. So yes, then you come against him. Yeah.
Definitely,
you get me?
Yeah, he's the boss.
We have attitude. We ourselves, like, we need to, let's say I drink this water, I need to drop the bottle in the bin. Then I'll throw it. That's the human attitude, like my attitude. But if there is a system that says that when I drop it on the ground, this is what is going to happen to me, and it will happen to me, you think I'll drop it?
You won't do.
So that's why everything lies on the leader. You have to make sure you put the system well, and the system also must work. That's it.
Thank you.
During COVID time,
yeah,
they say we should not go outside. Yeah. We should be inside. Yeah. I was in Nimat, Alaska area, and I saw some of our guys like hanging around. Before I realized, I see they are running. Soldiers are chasing them with cane, not belts, cane. And they are running. Serious running.
Why are they running?
You know why? Because
they fear the cane.
Not only the cane. President say, don't come out. Yeah. So that day, I was outside myself. I look at Nima and Mamobi. You see end to end. I say,
empty street.
I say, hey, Nima be that.
The high street of Nima.
So that means president has some power. Yeah. So if he has some power, that power must channel into like enforcement, good policies and programs, and system must work. Yeah. That's it.
Perfectly, I agree with you.
And you need leader like motivational leader to say, yes, we can do, let's move, then everybody is moving. Like he said, I was with him and he said, Charlie Cash, I will die. I said, you die for what? You are the leader. If you say you die, that means me, you kill my spirit. Yeah.
So let's go.
Yeah. Then he said, yes, let's go. Yeah. And we are here.
That's very good. We shall for Yabusu Edin Komo. Now, Yami Abduma, 12th of August, the 1st of August, new month in the Yudum, the 8th month in the year calendar. Now, on the 12th, you know, World Youth Day, they say, Mobulu da and a yedi. Now, Papa, and then Chim Komoy, or no, ambassador, Alhaji Salamu, Amadu, or no, an Afro-Arab group of companies, you know, Nidia. Na why ni mo bebre o say in fact na so mutu anamon kwa probo woni ma e wo geto mento kro base na okohu ye no na wire ho ye pa ene no kre in fact ata wonam sek na hu bi o a nipa gina ho a wo be ka statue na e say ohima ko ba bia enti omo hwe na omo timi abo bi o a e ya bambuo e na aba nipa ni ope awire chichire eyem komo kakra bi kekese obeka chense de bi jai ne wo ye we enye koye we be boa obi oso a enye sika kesi bia no hia o onya be 200 Ghana pe ebetimi ama de crawl ye because atanso be shi obi sha ni say e de na wo yo si o mi pesika ko business obi sha ni say hia o si o mi pesa me ton tofe nti minya 150 Ghana metimi start 150 Ghana iso Alan Container restaurant here ya yaba so everyone na la 300 ya ko yen kokona munko 300 mi wo mi pe 150 no dey here Alan say we shall for messages no edoso pa nana kwesi esiama o say nice show. I'm watching you live from River Pra. Thank you so much. I'm enjoying it. Chasmafo o say good evening Brad Joe. You are live inside at Prudential Bank Limited, Ring Road Central. Thank you so much. Rubin Obodai, I say far away, United States of America. I say good show, the Great Africa. Keep the fire burning. My greeting to all. Kofi Adman Black Man say so your pig farm ye tie mo pa na Jackson Yamwa so abo edium even Danny or say good evening o me chia mo pa na adwuma mo so dey mo bo and odi ayaba Emmanuel Amuzu Agbenyeke so abo say good evening Mr. Joe watching you live from Masterpiece Ministry International Church. My greeting to Apostle Nana Jefi Owusu and Prophetess Mrs. Bridget Owusu. Happy FM Papa Michael Asante or say akonta I'm happy Nyami Janie, greeting to all the Phobia supporters. Nyamija Eddie Free Germany and Otiaba has a book and then almost starting a pre-season almost a Nijaba one in Yagro. Now as I'm down coaching it to me MI. Now you go so ye in Comma, ye drinking some book around there. Nyamiya Duma on the 12th year number yet. No, you oh, you what made you be Nipa best and book around over best 2,000. Ye Babe National Health Insurance Eddie Amomo because a nay. No go school bi kura na woni bia oba no kura na edin se oyare a ombetwe no okwa doctor for no so de ombekata omani aka kire wo na duro ne bo wura drugstore na okona ye mo prescription na okwa ye kukuru kane de mo afo bo se upini wachi na okọ fie so okọ nju be ni dey we nyina o se obeye na ode aboa eye emaburu no na futuo ni de hia pa ni nkuranhye no ko wiase ye wade mienu ye won tro ni nkontompo se no kura de eyade a emka nipa bom emma aho seso emodo ebdeni jeba emma nkunidie ba emma mpuntuo ba wati ase na oti ba bi na fe wudi tro wa kasa wudi tro ma ho a bo se de bia wa basa wa wo nko wanim na cheso bo nkura na wa on instinct na eku na destroy your life into boko get to no na nkura yi wo ho a na ese nkontomponti destroy my life eti we nyina no enukuredie na de aduru ha Amadu, time is running up, but I know on that day you made mention that a lot of people will be speakers on that day. That are people coming from the Zongo community, holding higher positions in offices. And who can you mention?
Okay, first of all, we will have from the international side the charge of affair of United Arab Emirates.
Okay.
His Excellency Amir Al-Alawi is going to be there. He's also a young person. Okay. He believes in youth empowerment. He's going to be there. And then we will have operations director of CID, Suraj.
Ghana Police.
Ghana Police.
Wow.
Is also going to be there.
Wow.
And then we will have my own brother, Alhaji Issa Abdullahi Afugu. Okay. Is also going to be there. Is the CEO of Uton, who is doing very fantastic work, and I'm learning a lot from him. We have Mahmoud Jaja, is the president of Zongovation Hub, and then he's doing massive work, especially for the youth of Zongo, and then you name them.
Okay.
Aside that, there are delegates everywhere that we come together. The youth in Zongo have a lot of ideas. But how they will use their ideas is an issue. So when they meet all these speakers and then the delegates, they can be able to come up with something together. We are there to mentor each other. The good thing is when we are together, we learn from each other.
Of course.
I am from the Zongo community. If you go to the ghetto and you see some of our brothers and sisters who are not looking good, who are in this bad situation, we don't have to look at them as people who are outcast. Yeah. We are all together.
Of course.
We are all one family. So we have to embrace them, bring them together so that we can hear each other. Sometimes when you go to ghettos, you hear some motivations, you will not hear them anywhere. Wow. You will read and read and read, you will not find those motivations there.
They have created their own motivation.
Seriously. So if you don't talk to them, if you want to get a motivation, sometimes you get it from the street, and you will be stronger than even listening to a motivational speaker. So it's open for everyone on the 12th. Let's come together. Let's celebrate ourselves, and then let's look at issues, problems that are within us to see the way we can solve it together.
Okay. I know holistically you are going to discuss a whole lot of things. I wanted to ask you if it's by by invitation or
no, it's
anybody.
Open. It's open.
It's open.
It's open.
For
it's
all. For all.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
And the place again?
Kandamos.
Kandamox.
Yes,
The
9
new-
a.m.
The new bird
Yes,
mosque.
yes,
Wow.
yes.
Sheikh, this Tanzanian sheikh that came around,
Move to Mek.
moved to Mecca.
Yeah,
He said,
well,
it's
yes.
a very beautiful place. I
Yes,
said,
yes,
wow.
yes, yes. It's
So
a very beautiful.
we are moving forward. Gradually,
Inshallah.
we surely get there.
Inshallah.
Cash.
Yeah.
So yourself, as the ambassador of Nima,
Mayor.
the mayor of Nima,
Yeah.
the mayor of Nima, what do you think is the problem and can solve it once and for all?
The problems are many, many. Then we need to identify them. That's why this conference is very important. We have 2 sessions. One, there are speakers who are going to speak. After then, we set a panel,
Okay.
like 5 members,
Yeah.
so that now
They will
the
be-
moderator will be there, then start the agenda.
Okay.
So we talk about music, sports, entrepreneurship, skills training, name them, security, sanitation, and all these things. So after, then we open the floor. If you have any question or suggestion, bring it out. It's like, let's judge. So the problem are many, as I said.
So you
But
engage
if,
everybody.
from my experience as a mayor of Nima and triple OG, what I'll say is,
The old man wants to know who gave the boss name. Odi Asampa, he doesn't know you're an international man.
Odi want to joke with me. Here all is my land. Here. So if you are on my land, you need to bring down yourself. Then what I'm saying is, the problem, the issues of youth from my side, as a triple OG, we don't have mentorship. That's number one. We don't have role models. So the time we grew up, the idea, what you see, what you hear is our brothers and sisters, they want to go to Japan, US, Germany to go and hustle. So even you are in school and you can be a doctor or you can be a pharmacist or whatever, your thinking all is to finish Form 1 or Form 3 just to also travel because you see your brother is there. That's number one. Number two, you have a skill, talent. You can play football. Just to concentrate on your training and move forward. Then along the line, you forget your boots. Then you're looking for passport to travel. I can give one example. One of our brother, and I'll call his name, Billy Sulemana. I don't know if you...
Former Accra Great Olympics player.
Yes, Billy Sulemana. The talent of Billy Sulemana right now in Ghana, no, you can't find such a talent now.
In the Zongo community.
Mayor of Nima says so, Billy Sulemana.
Billy was a great footballer.
He can play left and right. Billy can stand at the let's say from number 7 to give pass to whoever where you are, and he can play any position. He played under 20 before. Stevie Api, our former captain, Black Stars, he watched Billy play. You understand? They call him Guardiola. So all these things that I'm saying, because of this kind of mentorship, we are going to America, we are going to Japan. Billy didn't play the football that we the Nima people want him to play.
Yeah. His focus was just to travel.
Just to travel. So he's playing across, he's worrying his brothers in Holland and America. I school with him, Arabic school. We stay the same class.
Makaranta.
Yeah, Makaranta, me and Billy. So always he want to go, Billy, play the ball.
Take it so many
Last minute, Billy, he traveled to America.
And
That is what destroyed Billy
that's
Sulemana.
the end of him. We never hear of him.
So there are many of them. Okay, thank God the generation changed. Issa Ahmed, The Rock,
Yeah, the Rock.
Kumasi Asante Kotoko captain, former Black Stars.
Solid defender.
Solid defender.
Quality.
We play together, me and him. You understand?
But you take
So
us-
because of that mentality, me to I stop. I want to go to Japan. I want to be hip hop. I want to be this hip hop.
So many countries.
You see? So that is another thing. So right now, what we are doing is, for me, I can tell my story and tell the younger ones that, hey, stop this. This is what I do. and I supposed to do a lot of things.
It didn't help.
It didn't help me. But later, as I changed my mind, I never traveled before. But when I bring my passport, you see a lot of visas in my passport. Because I tell myself that, no, why can't I stay and develop my talent and make sure I do things? You all can testify the things that I'm doing.
Yeah.
Even Odi Asempa can National Sanitation Day project.
Yeah.
I brought it.
Yeah.
I do. You see the stadium, Cape Coast Stadium.
You have a whole lot of.
A whole lot to said. Yeah. Even currently, when you take sports, you talk about Kudus. You see Kudus Muhammad, Majid Ashmir, Manaf. For the first time, apart from polo, Mama Kwa and Anas Thunder that they play Black Stars way back from Nima. Now Majid, Kudus, and Manaf are doing that. Currently, anytime for the Zongo community. That's why they're from Nima. Nima is a capital town for Zongo communities in Ghana. No disrespect to anybody. Mayor of Nima is talking. You understand? So for me, I'm happy. I'm with my ambassador, Salam. Salam is somebody that all of us, either you are a Muslim or you are a Christian, you talk about Zongo community. Not only Muslim are there. Isa Ahmed is a Ewe boy. Isa Ahmed. But I speak my language, my language. We grew up together before I start praying. We have so many of them. John C. Oku, the former under 20 player from under 70, under 20. They play with Ronaldinho in Egypt. You understand? So I can go on and on and on. So people like Salam, we need to support them. We need to encourage them. May Allah bless them and guide them and protect his business. Also, we want, you talk about leadership. Our leaders, please think about the future. The youth is very important.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Ambassador,
Chief.
Finally, we want to know how sustainable this drive that you want to impact on the youth would be. For how long? Just for this year alone, or you are going to continue for years to come?
Well, thank you very much. Sustainability is key. Whatever you do in life, you have to sit down and think about it very well before you start it.
Sure.
I start youth initiative not today. I've been doing them behind the scene. People who wants to see are saying it. But today we are celebrating the International Youth Day for one reason. I want people to know that we can tell our own story in the Zongo communities. I want people to know that what Kwame Nkrumah said, the black man is capable of solving his own problem, is possible. But like I said before, we need our leaders, from our chiefs, our imams, our senior brothers, our people in government, especially to support us.
Okay.
The cause we are doing is not for us, but it's for the people.
Yeah.
When you put the people to serve them, Allah will also be with you.
Sure.
I believe in serving my people. I believe in serving my community. I believe in serving Mother Ghana, especially the Zongo communities, because today, not only the youth, even the elders look up to me. So I have to set an example for them so that they can also set example for others.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for your time and your team. We thank you so much. Abushafo, let's come on, baby. It's time now. Now other programs, so you better make your way, and we keep on talking about it to the D-Day.
Thank you.
And reminding people that yes, on the 12th of August, at the new National Mosque at Kanda, that way we are going to make sure we share ideas with all the youth. So wherever you are, whether you are in Kumasi, Asamankese,
Everywhere.
you are in Takoradi, Cape Coast, you can just pick a car and come, and then pick something out of it that will push you, that will benefit you, that will be something for you as a weapon in your life in future. We thank you so much for coming. Abushafo, your ambassador, President Edma Afro Arab Group of Companies, and a Christian Komono.